Good day, everyone. Thank you, Greg, for the take it away. My name is Stéphane Dubois. I'm CEO and founder of Xignite. I have Anand Wishwanathan, who heads our web development team. What we do is very simple. We have the easiest and largest suite of financial market data APIs available. To give you an idea, in the next 7 minutes that this presentation will take, we will have served 10 million API requests. And this is why the leading fintech companies in the world, including more than 40 Finovate alumni, use us. We make market data easy for them. Now, not everything is easy about market data still. Market data updates all the time. And if you really want to engage users, you need to do streaming. And streaming is complicated. You need to connect to feeds. You need to build infrastructure to fan out data to users. You need to write a lot of code, manage a lot of stuff. It's a mess. So while using APIs only take minutes, implementing streaming can take months. So we're excited to introduce Xignite Cloud Streaming. Cloud streaming is a set of super simple APIs that let you implement streaming in your applications in minutes. But the most important thing is that it entirely eliminates the need for infrastructure. We can directly stream market data to your mobile users or to your web users. We have the biggest, badass market data distribution infrastructure in Amazon, so we can give you market data streaming as a service. So imagine that you just build the next killer fintech app. You suddenly need to stream data to tens or hundreds of thousands of users. Building that infrastructure will take you months. With cloud streaming, you can have it in minutes. So let's have Anand show you how easy it is.
All right, hi everyone, it's showtime. So what we have here is a wireframe Android application. And up on the Android simulator, we have an app that needs to display some financial market data. In this case, it wants to show some quotes data for a few symbols. Now the app here doesn't do anything just yet because it's not wired up. So let's go ahead and do just that. We're first going to use Xignite's standard RESTful web APIs to retrieve this data, which a lot of you may be familiar with. It's extremely easy to do. So to do this, we're going to use the simple HTTP request method and pass in the URL. The URL here, as you can see, points to Xignite's global quotes service with a call to retrieve quotes for a few symbols. The simple HTTP request method does two major tasks. The first thing it does is it performs a simple HTTP GET request. And the second thing it does is that it takes the data that it receives and uses the values to update the app. So this time, when the app, as it just came up, when we press the GET button, it's retrieved the values and displayed it. Very easy, right? Now, the question is, can we make streaming just as easy? And the answer is, yes, we can. So let's go ahead and do just that. We're going to change just a couple of things here. The first thing we're going to change is the URL to say stream.xignite.com. And the second thing we're going to do is change the simple HTTP request to streaming HTTP request. So the first change we made points the URL to Xignite's Cloud Stream APIs, which updates the values when the data changes. The second change we made, the streaming HTTP request method, creates a connection, an HTTP connection with Xignite's servers. And it listens to events from the server. And every time the server sends an event with the new data, it uses that to update the values in the app. So this third time that we're going to run this app, it's going to display the data. And it's not just going to display the data, it's also subscribed into changes in these values, as you can see. So as you can see, we have made streaming almost as easy as making a call to a web API. And the absolute best part about this whole thing is that this is entirely powered by Xignite's cloud, which means you have no infrastructure to deploy.
So that's it, folks. Streaming made easy, streaming as a service, streaming from the cloud, cloud streaming. This is going to really change the way financial organizations and fintech companies do streaming. They will really save millions. Now, let me use the 2 minutes left to announce another cool thing. As you know, today, APIs are eating the world. You can practically build like an asset management firm from the ground up by just using APIs. But actually finding and cobbling all those APIs together is still challenging. So we're excited to announce a cool initiative, which we call the FinTech Revolution ecosystem. What is it? It is 17 of the largest FinTech API providers in capital markets teaming together to give you the largest collection of FinTech APIs in one place. So you want to build a new business, so a new app. You can get your account aggregation data from Yodlee. You can get market data from Xignite or NASDAQ or Estimize. You can get social data from StockTwits or SideSignal. And you can trade using QuantConnect or Trader. This is really going to make the life of the entrepreneur and the developer and even project managers in large banks easier than ever before. And the four of the leading fintech incubators in the world are also participating. So Level 39 in London, FinTech Sandbox in Boston, ValueStream here in the great city of New York, and Draper University in our hometown of San Mateo, California. So please stop by at the booth to learn more about cloud streaming, about our APIs, about the FinTech revolution, and to get your invitation to the really cool party we're throwing tonight with NASDAQ at Whiskey Trader. So see you there. Thank you.
Thank you.